Hello everyone, I'm Justin.
皆さんお元気ですか？私はルビーです。
Okay, and Ruby, what are we doing today?
Today we are reacting to all openings from Attack on
Attack on Titan! Okay, so I remember you telling me that you have watched a bit of Attack on Titan?
Yeah, I watched it with my mom, but it was just like few episode. It was not like consecutively.
Mm-hmm. And have you heard the openings?
Not yet.
Not
I
yet.
mean, I heard of it, but I didn't
Don't
pay
remember?
attention. Yeah,
You don't pay attention?
Mhm.
Okay. So now we'll be watching all the openings. So there are 9 openings. So I have to say for me, I checked the list of the openings and I saw there are 2 openings that I haven't watched because I did watch all the shows, but I never heard the last 2 songs that are like The Last Titan and Under the Tree. So those are like the 2 last openings that I think they made for the movies, but I never heard them. So yeah, that will be exciting for me because there are some songs that I have not heard.
Mhm.
So yeah, should we start with the video?
I'm ready. Let's
Okay.
go.
First opening, let's go. This is a classic.
Yeah. It's really like, I don't know, we say heated blood is like really energetic.
Yeah.
How many are there?
Like, do you remember anything about like these guys?
I remember there's like army and
Armin, yeah.
they build a wall to
Army, yeah.
to be avoiding giants to come into the city, and there's like a special army that protect all the people, and they do have a lot of like equipments like strips, and they
strings,
can do
yeah.
strings, and then they can kill the
Okay,
giants.
yeah. I will see more of that in the opening.
Yeah, those are
sorry,
giants.
Titans, yeah. Titans.
Oh, titans.
Yeah,
oh.
the Attack on Titan.
Oh, sorry.
And they are basically flying with the things and their swords. Yeah, flying like that.
Yeah, that's what I remember. I always have a question though, like why the titans, they never wear clothes
Oh,
because
okay.
they're too big, they can't, or why?
I mean, they do explain it in the anime. I think they say that like well, I mean, when they become giants, they don't have any body parts, like they don't have any genitals or anything, and they don't even, they said like they don't even need to eat or anything, like they just do it because like it's part of like their biology or something like that, and they are basically just like running around, and because they are so big, of course they don't have to, and they are also mindless, so why would they wear clothes if
They're
they
mindless, okay.
don't? They are basically, most of them are mindless, yeah.
But they're always hunting for humans?
Yeah, that is in their nature to just eat humans.
Oh, okay.
And you know how they kill them?
Like how the human
Kill the titans?
with the weapons?
Yeah, but like titans in their back, they had like their weakness, and that's the only way to kill them. Like if you cut them anywhere, they just regenerate. But if you have to kill them in the back of their...
Well, I see in the openings, maybe?
Yeah, you just saw it here. See? They kill him on the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of titans actually.
Yeah.
Like they look all different.
Yeah, they are all
hair, black hair, like
and
big
different
size,
sizes. Yeah. You can see them, all of them here. And then there's the special titans, like this one here.
Oh
like
yeah, I know.
The huge titan. The huge titan.
The same page.
It's so classic, like all the hunters. Okay, first opening. What do you think?
Really like hype up the emotions and then make me really want to watch the whole thing.
Alright. So yeah, I think for me this is like this feels really nostalgic because I like when it came out. I think it was like 2012, 2013.
Yeah, I remember when
Yeah,
I
a
was
long
like
time
younger.
ago. And yeah, it just feels like a classic to me. And I think probably it's my third favorite opening out of all the like the seven. I think it's my third favorite from the seven that I have watched. Okay, let's go to opening two.
Yeah.
Let's go.
But I feel like the opening, like the thing, this art, give me like a JoJo vibe.
This?
I
like
can't switch to it. You know?
like that?
This one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
This one feels like marching.
Yeah, I think like a lot of their songs at the beginning they feel really like patriotic in a way. Like they are like the anthem for like a country. So yeah. But then they go with the guitar.
Yeah, because you're army basically. Blood.
Everywhere. Yeah.
Now just trying to think like how to tell who's the better one at fighting. Like, is there any way? Because like in military, there's like a beige thing that you can tell who's like senior, who's junior, and then if it's like the same in this.
I think here they have like three different badges, but they don't represent their ranks. They are more like the one that you're wearing is for the expedition. I don't remember the name, but it's like kind of like the expedition, the ones that go out of the wall to like look for things.
Yeah.
Then there is one that wears like roses, and they are supposed to be the protectors of the wall. And then there's ones that wear a unicorn, and those are like the ones that live like the premium life in the inner parts of the wall, protecting like the rich people.
Oh, okay. So they just categorized by their functions.
Yeah, but in the story there is one guy called Levi that's like the by far the best hunter in the world. That guy. It's really cool how they are showing like the gear that they use.
Yeah. I really like how they like have this like a lot of people like build up and like multi there, so it just makes me feel like like keep going.
You know, that's similar to what I was saying about the choir in the JoJo openings. How they are like
yeah.
It's similar to that, I would feel. And you know, I feel like these openings have a lot of the kind of like spoilers if you know how to look at them. Like there's a lot of like things that they are telling about the story in the openings. Okay, so
good ending.
Second opening. What do you think?
It's really hard to choose because they are really good, but I feel like they're also a bit similar.
I would think I was thinking the same. I would say they are really similar, and the thing is that I feel the first one was by far way better than the second one. I don't know, and it also because it came first, you also feel like more emotional towards that. And I don't know, the second one is still similar, it's still good, but it doesn't hit the same as the first one.
Oh, okay. I'll have to listen to more to decide.
Yeah.
But so far, they're all the same to me.
All
like
right.
same ranking, I mean.
Right, but now we're getting to opening 3, and we'll talk more about it when we finish this opening.
Can you give me a hint that should I focus more on the plot or the music this time on the third
I
one?
would say focus more on the music on this one because plot-wise, there is something in this opening that makes no sense at all, and I will tell you when this. And I'm sure
Maybe
you
I
will
can
know.
like
You will
find
guess,
it and
you
I
will
will
guess.
hide my answer for now. Then I will tell you.
Yeah. More Titans.
I feel like this one, the music is more like preparing for like a final fight version. Because for the last one, I feel like it's already marching.
Yeah.
Like to build up, to heat up the mores. But this one's like, oh, I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready.
Yeah.
It's giving me this vibe.
Yeah, for sure. I think plot-wise they are like
Getting ready.
preparing for like an important battle. Like there is important development happening in this season.
Are the Titans fighting each other?
Yeah, that's a you never got to that part of the plot in the anime.
No, I just like watch like randomly, like here and there. Yeah.
So basically, the main guy can transform into a Titan. And,
yeah. I think.
And there was also like in the first episode, there's like you know how like the big Titan, and then there's a Titan that's armored, like has like kind of like metallic armor, and those Titans are also like they have a mind of their own. And later on, you start like finding out things about the story, and it's developing, and you find out like, oh, maybe like there's more to the story than that. Because like if the main guy can transform into a Titan, why other people couldn't transform into a Titan? So yeah, it keeps going.
It's giving me like to fight or to die.
Yeah,
that type of feeling. Yeah.
Like they're saying in Japanese, they're saying like Shinso Sasageyo, which means like give your heart, like put your heart into like the fighting. And yeah, it's like this is basically like just put your all into the fighting, like fight for like for freedom, or fight for like what we believe in. And you can also see there like they are all holding their hearts and showing the heart. And yeah, I think that part, like Shinso Sageyo, is like the most iconic line in the anime. Like that thing, and they also say it throughout the anime a lot. And I think that's why this is considered, I think, like the best opening in the whole show.
Baby. This one, like Sasageyo.
Yeah.
But what has to do with those animals that it just shows?
Let's finish and then we can talk about that. Alright, so what does the heart have to do with animals? That's exactly what I was saying. It makes no sense. Like, I don't know if you saw, like here, there's a dinosaur there. Why is there a dinosaur? There's no dinosaurs in the show.
And there's no, you know, like dinosaurs, they live on the land, and whales, they live in the ocean, but they're always
like,
on the
it
land.
makes no sense. Like, I have no idea what they put like the animals here, because like animals make no part of the story.
Maybe it's like a symbolic meaning of like, you know, you're just, they have, for example, like, I don't know, I just wild guess, like they have different specialty in some different jobs, so the hunters.
Maybe the symbolic meaning is evolution, but even then it's like I'm stretching for like I'm looking for an answer there because it makes no sense.
Or maybe just because the humans are so like hyped, and then they're trying to protect the who they love, and they also love animals.
But what does it have to do with dinosaurs?
They need to save the world. Oh yeah, dinosaurs are
What does that have to do with dinosaurs?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. Anyway, I think this opening is it's considered, I think, the favorite for a lot of people. I would say to me, this is my second favorite opening. But yeah, everybody loves this
I
opening.
think so far it's my favorite one because it's like really different
Yeah.
that I can easily tell the differences.
Yeah, I think this one is like it still feels a similar vibe to the first two openings, but it's completely different in a way. And I think the part where like the Sasageyo is like really hits it, like it makes it special.
Yeah. But I have to disagree on you because I think it's not really similar to like the first two.
Like
I
it
think
has
it's, like,
similar
different.
vibe, but different in terms of like the music.
Yeah.
Right. So let's go for the fourth opening.
This one is also really different. It's like giving hope, like more like a soft part in somebody's heart.
Yeah.
That type of vibe.
All right. I'll keep my comments towards the end, but you can give your comments on what you think of this one.
I think it's more about like bonding together, like we fight together as teammates.
I feel in this part of the season they are like showing the backstories of like some of the characters, and I think this part is also like less of fighting titans and more about fighting other people. So that's why like I think that's also like the shift that like, they are not showing as much titans in the opening, but even then it's still like it's way more quiet and kind of like more calm, which I don't know. I personally didn't like as much.
I feel like this is more about like emotional part, like background,
like more of a drama.
Yeah. Or more like why they are fighting titans. Like there's something that they believe in their heart, or there's something that they went through in the past. They try to protect it, or they used to lose it, and they're trying to like, I don't know, protect it from losing it again. Hello.
Kind of like their past when
Yeah.
like they were kids.
Yeah. Something to heaven.
Fly to heaven.
A fly to heaven.
So yeah, I think I remember when this opening came out, everybody hated it because it was you came from Sasageyo, like super hyped song, everybody was loving it, to a calm song where they are showing them as kids and like the guy is pouring his heart out while singing like a really beautiful song. Everybody hated it. I think after a few years after it came out, people started to like it more. But even then, for me, I think to me this is the worst opening. Like, I think I would rather have a hyped opening, especially because yeah, there's the scenes in this season where they're showing like backstories and like it's more drama, but they're still fighting. And imagine you are like watching a fight and then they start playing the opening and it's like this. And it's like, oh, it takes you out from the fighting.
I understand your viewpoints. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but what do you think?
I think it's hard to compare with like the first three because it's totally different.
Yeah.
But I will see the reason why it is like this because like you need to build up the storyline and then to have more like deeper meaning of the show. Yeah. Not just like fighting. There's something that they're fighting for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah, but I understand if it's like fighting, like, and then you're like this calm song, it just feels kind of like not really matching.
Yeah, no, it doesn't match the tone.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do you rank it compared to the other three?
Another rank.
Separate. Okay.
Yeah.
But would you listen to this, or would you prefer listening to the other ones?
I think it depends on what I'm doing. Like, when I just want to find my inner peace, that's the word I was searching for, like meditation, finding my inner peace, I will prefer to listen to this. But if I'm trying to like hype myself up, like, you know, get ready for the day, I will want to listen to the first three. So
Okay.
far they're in different ranking, in my different playlist.
Okay. Alright, let's go to the fifth opening.
This one goes to the hype ranking. Yeah.
I would say most of them, like, I think that the previous one was the only one that wasn't. All of the other ones are like more hyped.
What is this?
I think there's their equipment.
Oh.
Yeah, they are using that equipment to fight the Armored Titan. Because the Armored Titan has like stronger armor, so they need to use stronger weapons.
This is like a transformative Titan, like chimpanzee mixed.
Oh, the chimpanzee.
Yeah.
It's. I think. I don't remember the name of the Titan. I think it was like the Monkey Titan or the Beast Titan was what it's called. Yeah, and it was supposed to be like more. It could speak, and it could also. It was like more mobile. I love that part. And this is basically spoilers. They are like showing what happens in the story basically. Because this happens in the story.
So like since which episode or like phase that Titan has break into the wall? Because I feel like it was already in the village.
Oh yeah. So basically, plot-wise, in the first episode they break into the wall and they lose like a part of the wall. So they have like to move to the inner, because there's more than one wall, and they have to move to the inner walls. And in this part, they are going back into the place that they lost, trying to reclaim that.
Back.
Yeah. So they are basically back into their home village. This really like it makes no sense if you're just like looking, because it's like, oh, it's just a door. Like, what is this? But if you know what's happening in the story, it's like, oh, this is such a massive spoilers.
Yeah, that's why we're common people, because we can never think of this type of deep stuff. Like they have like paved the way to the class, like the most amazing part of the story, but we wouldn't know because we're not an author. Yeah.
Right. So fifth opening, what did you thought?
I like the choir one better.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know, the second one or the third. I forgot.
The,
I have goldfish memory.
which one? The Sasagayu?
Yeah. Is it? Like the one was like, oh, like that. You say like similar to JoJo one?
Oh.
Second, third.
I think it was the second one.
Second, third, one, and fifth.
Oh, okay. No, I think it was the third one. The third one is the third one is the one that.
Okay, but this one is in the second place.
Oh, okay. I think for me, this feels super similar to the third one, but it's not as good. So it still has like good moments, especially when the Beast Titan is throwing the rocks and they are like running in the horses trying to evade them. I think like that part, especially after you watch the episode, you feel like super connected to it. But even then, I really like the visuals on this one. But the music-wise, I think it's a bit worse than the third one. But yeah, but it's still good. Okay, Ready for opening 6?
Yeah. The final season.
Right. I will talk about this later, but that's really fun.
I don't know how to say that. I feel like it's adding different elements in the music, like traditional, cultural type of element.
Yeah.
I don't know the right way to say it in
like,
English.
For me, I would say this felt completely different to all the previous openings, and I think the first time I heard it, I was not convinced because I wasn't sure about the opening. I don't know, it felt weird in a sense. But after a few after listening for a few more times, I started like to really like it, and I think it became one of my favorite ones.
It's acquired taste.
Yeah. I would say so, because at the beginning I was thinking, why are they doing this? Why don't they just go back to like the more hyped? But it kind of gives like an eerie feeling that really encapsulates what this season is all about. Because this season is a complete shift to what was happening in the previous seasons, and it really shows it in the opening. I really like that whisper.
But like, where are they going?
Where are they going?
Yeah.
That's part of the story, and I won't say it because that's like a huge spoiler that happens starting this season. Like at the end of the previous season, there is like a massive spoiler. There's like they are like, this is happening in the world. Is this like really the thing that happened? Like this is where the story is going, that like nobody expected.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that became something that a lot of people were not expecting, and it caught me by surprise. Like I had no idea the story was going that way. So yeah, it's that's what I said. It's a complete shift to what was happening in the previous seasons.
Because they're even like sailing, like in the ocean.
Yeah, they're in the ocean, and you can also see a blimp like flying in the sky.
And I see a lot of different type of army. Like they wear different, and like the whole visual, like the drawing style is different, the color, like everything's kind of different.
And it also feels, in a sense, like more like before they were just like kind of medieval Europe, and now it feels more like, I don't know, like early 1990s.
Yeah. I feel
early 90s, sorry.
I feel like the previous ones are more like graphic, because like, you know, blood and like really violent scenes, but this one is just,
it feels more like war.
Yeah.
And that's the name of the song, like My War. So yeah.
And I don't know why this one used a lot of dreamy color. Like the smoke is like
colorful.
Yeah, so colorful. But it's supposed to be kind of like not peaceful.
I think it gives that sense of like eeriness that I really like.
I would say it's like really like strategic or like really intelligent design of the visual. It's like they use really gentle color to tell you some impactful story.
And there's like explosions going on.
Yeah, so like you will never think about that.
Yeah. Right. So what do you think of this one?
I think this one's really unique, like really special to me.
Yeah. I would say from the ones that we have watched, I would say 3 is still my favorite one, but this would be my second favorite one. And then the first one.
Yeah, I think this one will be in. I don't know why. This is me. It will be my another playlist.
Like I also like separate
yeah, because it's
one.
more.
It's
gentle.
also different. Yeah, it's
yeah,
different.
it's like so it's like gentle playlist. This is the first. The other one is the second.
Okay. Now we are getting into the 7th opening. This is the last that I have watched, and this, to many, it's considered the best opening.
Okay. Heavy metal.
Yeah, it's heavy metal.
Yeah. like that. Coming for you. Yeah. I think personally, it's not really my favorite. I'm giving like a really unpopular opinion because like one part of me is concerned about the music artist's like throat. I don't know why when I listen to it, my throat started get like a bit scratchy.
Okay. No, but the band's called Sim, and they are like super popular. They have a few other anime openings, and they always have really good. I think they have like Kengan Ashura, Bahamut. A lot of their openings are just super good. I really like their music.
Yeah.
And I think the next song is also by them, so it will be kind of similar.
Also like raw music.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. I haven't heard it. So yeah, to me, I think it's my favorite one.
Yeah, and this Titan is like the one that gives me nightmare. Those type, because like I was watching it with my mom, but I quit really fast because like I got scared of how the Titan looks. Because they give me like a lot of creepy vibe, and then I'm just scared of it. And it comes to me in my dreams sometimes. I'm the type of person who always scare myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see now they are like different type of Titans.
But you know, I find it really interesting is like Titan with skin are the weaker one, isn't it? Titan without skins are the stronger one. But why though?
I think it's just they look different, but they are like they have different abilities. And I think the ones that have like the reasoning I think was because, for example, when they got bigger, it was they were using more energy, so they couldn't have like the full skin, and they were like burning energy so heavily that like some of them would even have steam coming out of them, and it would be impossible to get close to them because so much heat was coming from them.
Okay.
If I lose it all, flip it all, I will never look away. If I lose it all, lose it all, lose it all. If I lose it all, outside the wall, if to die another day.
Are we still on the same song?
Yeah, it's the same. But it's kind of like at the beginning it starts with like more heavy metal, and then it kind of moves into more like classic rock music. I would say.
Yeah.
So,
if it's like for this song, I would just separate it to two parts.
Yeah.
So the first part, I'm not really a fan of it, but the second part, I like it. Third part of the song. Broken butterfly. That's sad.
So combining everything, what did you thought of this opening?
It's not my favorite.
Not your favorite?
Not my favorite.
But is it your least favorite?
If it's the song itself, the whole thing, it's hard. I would say it's probably my least favorite because part of the like heavy metal scratching voice Yeah.
Okay. I would say that's a hot take because like everybody loves this one.
Sorry.
But it's okay to
I'm
have
weird.
different opinion. It's okay to have a different opinion. Okay, we're going to this one. This one I have not heard, but I did know it was by Sim. It's the same band that made the.
So you
the
should
previous
react
one.
to it.
So yeah, we are reacting now. So let's go. 8 opening.
Where are you at? Where have you been? 問いかけに答えは
This one is a bit creepy. I feel like minor tone and then like where have you been like haunted? Like I'm haunting you. Where are you?
Well, it makes sense for the story because like the story is reaching its final portion, and the development that's happening is like it's like a big fight appearing, and it doesn't only concern one person; it concerns like the whole world. So
Yeah,
it's like the
'cause
story is moving on.
I can also tell from their clothes. Like this one is
Like
so
they're from
different.
different places.
Yeah, different countries or
Yeah.
something.
なく Where are we headed? What did you mean? 追いかけても遅く遠く A bird, a butterfly, and my red star. Don't make a mess of memories. Just let me heal your scars.
I really like this. Oh, it's I really like it because I like the song, but also the visuals. It's showing like a lot of the things that are happening in the because this is for the movie, and it's showing a lot of things that are happening in the movie, and it's really hitting you. No, I think this part was probably at the end of the anime, and later on they made it into a movie. So I think this part was still in the anime show, not in the movie, but it's still so good. I love
I
it.
feel like this song is making me a bit sad. I don't know why.
Because
Like,
it's getting emotional because like a lot of people are dying and like the story in a sense is ending and it's reaching its conclusion.
Yeah, it's really hitting me.
Yeah.
Are you giving up on me? I'll be waiting for you. Let me hold you under the tree, under the tree.
They had to put a screen.
This one's very emotional.
Yeah, I think it really fits the ending of the story, and yeah, I loved it. I think I would still prefer the rumbling, but similar to the rumbling, I think that's probably my second favorite one. What do you think?
I'm still not recovered from how sad the song is.
Yeah, I mean it's like you can see all the like huge titans are like walking in and like destroying everything,
Yeah.
and it is part of the story like why that is happening, and how like people are trying to fight them and like people are like losing hope. And,
Yeah, I can tell. Like, and it's also like the real like death do us apart
Yeah.
type of feeling.
Yeah, a lot of people are dying there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to the last one. This one I also haven't heard. I have no idea what it is because I thought this would be the last one because the movie ended here. But yeah, let's see what the last one says. The Last Titan.
This is also really different. Like I said about like some traditional instrument
Yeah.
element
maybe it's kind of like like an ending to the show, kind of like to give a vibe of the whole story.
And this baby is a bit creepy.
Maybe it's the main guy. I'm not sure. It's probably the main guy.
And I'm a fan of baby hand because they're so cute.
So it's chubby.
Yeah, so cute.
Yeah, it's telling the story like from him transforming into a titan.
Final season.
So it goes back more into like the first season.
So the one with hair is the main guy.
Yeah.
What is that?
That's the main villain of the final season.
A flying skeleton with really long hair. Where did they get a conditioner? Like his hair looks so smooth.
And it's also huge. You can see like the titans that are supposed to be big are like still like super small
the
compared.
the ratio. Okay.
What do you thought of this last one first?
I was more focusing on the plot because there's so many things there that flies in and out. So for music wise, I think it's good, but it's not like leaving me strong like impression. I would say.
Yeah, I would say this like music wise, it felt really weak to me. It had like it was showing a lot of scenes from the movie and giving us kind of like a whole story from beginning to end. But yeah, music wise, it felt similar to the second opening, but even weaker. Because I think like the first one was really good, then the second one was like a weaker version of the first season of the first opening, and this felt like a weaker version of the second opening. So yeah, I don't really liked it as much. I think visually was still good, but it's probably my least favorite.
Yeah, I would say this one is like mid to me.
Okay, and now that we finished the story, first your thoughts. So what do you think of the whole openings?
I think it's like deeper than I thought because when I first watched it, I thought it was just a lot of fighting scenes, and then there are like violence going on. But because like especially for the fourth one, I just like never pictured that it will be in this anime. So it's like really
more drama.
Yeah, like so it's really cool.
Yeah,
Unexpected.
for sure. It has a lot of the story. I felt had a lot of changes through the whole show, and by the final season, there is like a complete change in pace. It is completely different, like compared to what was happening in the first season. What's happening in the final season is completely different. Like you don't even know what is happening. Like you don't even understand like how could this be the same show.
Yeah, that's what I feel. That's what I feel like, especially also for the music wise. It's like how can this be the whole like in the same anime?
Yeah. It's completely different. I personally love the show. I think a lot of people thought the end of the show was kind of a hit or miss. Like some people liked it, some people didn't like it. I personally liked it. I think, especially compared to the manga, because in the manga they didn't did as much of an explanation, and in the anime they explained a bit more. I felt it was a good conclusion to the story, and I really love the whole show from beginning to end.
Yeah, I think I should rewatch the show, like the whole thing.
Yeah, You should.
Yeah, because now I'm older. I'm no longer scared,
Scared
of
of
the
the
Titans.
Titans?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we should do that. We
Yeah,
should
yeah,
do that.
So like JoJo and this one, that's
Mhm.
gonna be on my watch list.
And last thing, which was your favorite opening?
The one that's preparing for
The one that they are touching their hearts?
the one that's they're preparing for the fight. I think.
Which one? The
I
this
feel
one?
like I'm giving different answers every
Okay.
single time.
This
I don't-
one?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
I think to a lot of people this is their favorite one. For me, I would say I was really impressed by the Under the Tree song. That one, I really liked it. Probably that one or the Rumbling. I think both are really good. Maybe the Rumbling is a bit better, the previous one from Under the Tree. But this one is my third favorite.
Yeah, I think I like them all, but like only for the ones like heavy metal.
Mm-hmm.
Because me personally,
You
it's
don't
not
like heavy metal?
I feel like it's more mid for me. Like,
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, sure.
those two
I
I
get
wouldn't
that.
put in my favorite list.
Mm-hmm. Well, guys, this has been our reaction for the all Attack on Titan anime openings. Let us know what you think of the openings. Which is your favorite? And as always, what do we have to say to them?
If you like our video, please like
And
and
subscribe.
And thank you guys for watching.
See you.